forever.
Been a while.
I think it's been about 2 months, to be fair. Probably more than that, innit? He's not even paying attention to that.
Sorry, I'm 100% paying attention, but I was confused at something there that happened, but it was okay, I'm back to paying attention. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, how long? It has been ages, like 2 months or
2
something.
months, aye. Probably a bit longer than that.
I think it was a combination of just like holidays, working, forgetting, and then various being ills and whatnot. But we're back. We promised we will do this really regularly every 3, 4, or 8 weeks, depending on how our schedules align. It's been so long. Sally has actually completely changed, as you can see.
Yes, I have.
We've tagged in Sim for this session because Sally's away on a night out, I believe.
She's on a works night out, so I've taken the reins for an evening. She might actually drift in at some stage, so yeah, we'll see how things
Probably
go.
pissed, like, Sim!
You know what? I'd love her to be pissed, but unfortunately she's driving, so it's gonna be stone cold sober. I've got my orders to have cocktails ready for when she arrives, so yeah, the night is still young. Yeah, so maybe coming up with a movie tonight. Maybe she's not seen Nosferatu, so I thought we might curry in, have a cocktail, and watch that.
Lee, you seen
Wonderful. No, I
I've
have
seen
not
it.
seen Nosferatu. I've heard this the one with what's his parts, the Green Goblin in it?
Aye.
William Dafoe.
Yes, and it's who's the director? Is it Eggers?
Robert Eggers, aye.
Robert Eggers. He is. He's doing wonderful things. He's got. I just saw a trailer. I went to see The Odyssey this morning, and one of the trailers was one of his new ones called Werewolf, which is going to be coming out pretty shortly. It looks phenomenal.
So he done.
Phenomenal.
Wait a minute, just to be clear. So he clearly knows William Dafoe. It's like, you can make this one as well. So he's remaking all the old Universals.
Yeah.
It's like William Dafoe.
Yeah, I think.
So he done his first film was The Witch, but it's like a V, I think.
Yes.
V.
Yeah.
Then he done
Old school.
Lighthouse. Then he did what's
Nosferatu.
No, it was the one before that. No.
Oh God.
The Viking one.
Oh, he's a Lighthouse guy, right? Okay, I should have known that's because William Dafoe's in the Lighthouse as well.
Yeah, it's my favourite film.
I've not seen
it. The Northman. Is it Northman?
Oh yes, seen
was
it.
that him?
Aye.
Was that Eggers?
That
Oh, right,
Eggers,
okay.
And then he's done
I need to check him.
Nosferatu, who's doing Werewolf.
Outstanding. He seems to be following the. He's going all hammer horror, but very impressive. I mean, Nosferatu was phenomenal, absolutely brilliant.
Just the set designs were just amazing on that.
So with the Nosferatu stuff, is all the Universal properties he's using?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you know how Universal tried for ages to make the Monsters universe and just nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
Did they realise they were better off just making good movies that people want to watch?
Like actual horror movies that people, because that was the thing that used to scare people. That was the thing, and they turned them into cartoon characters in a shocking twist, or comic book characters, and in a shocking twist, things fell off.
Shockingly, people stopped being scared of the horror things, and it became, well, this is now for children because it's like that's what you made it for.
But did they not
exactly.
You've broadened the scope so much.
Did they not try it about 3 times with the monster stuff? Because was no see the one, what's his face, Sean Connery did. Does that not might be a bit the Monsterverse?
League Extraordinary Gentlemen. Well, that was quite early on. That was 2002, something like that. Your big swings was they done I, Frankenstein, swing and a miss. They done the vampire one with the I forget the Welsh dude, swing and a miss. And then they done the Mummy with Tom Cruise, swing and a miss. And
that
then
was
they just more or less gave up.
The start of the dark universe, wasn't it? And
That's
it just flopped.
You forgot the Invisible Man.
Well, the one was the more modern one, was it not? And it was like a camera suit. I believe that was quite well regarded.
I know that is good. I don't think it's getting a sequel, so I can't remember if that was maybe a part of Tom Cruise's, also the Dark Universe, what you got to call it.
I think it was maybe like almost connected, but let's do our own thing first and see what happens.
It was weird. It was a weird because it was good. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Nosferatu, good. Werewolf, you expect that to be good as well. So I thought it was.
I'll go to see it 100%. I'll go and see it. Yep.
I thought it was Nolan that done the Odyssey.
Yeah.
No, it's done the Odyssey. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that was
Werewolf
Odyssey.
was one of the trailers. One of the trailers at the start.
Okay, right.
The trailers were fantastic. Just really good. Another one was Digger. This Tom Cruise.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah. So
That'd
if
be
I'm
a great
standing in anyone's
segue
toes,
if
let me know. If you've got something lined up, then let me know. But yeah, that trailer looked phenomenal.
I would like to see it in a bit that. Like, I just want to go like head first.
Oh yeah, I want to go in blind. I wanted to go in blind. What happened is an author / comedian that I like does little TikToks and he's talked about it. And he says that finally Tom Cruise has been allowed to do what he always should have been doing, which is kind of weird to movies. Because Tom Cruise, you won't be old enough to remember this. Tom Cruise used to act in movies and do like acting. And he's like a deeply cocktail.
Wait, hold on. Is this before Tropic Thunder? Because that was when they kind of got a bit weird.
That's one of the few times he's allowed out of the weird cage. But what happened, and Sim will remember this, is he done when he was bonkers with the Scientology stuff, and he done the jumper on the couch and that. After that happened, he was not allowed to do weird stuff anymore because like you're too weird. People don't like it. We need you to be a movie star, Tom. And then that was like Mission Impossible, Mission Impossible, Mission Impossible. And then he was only allowed to do these big budget like sci-fi epics and all that kind of stuff. And every now and again, he would like sneak out the fucking room to keep him locked in when he's not making movies. And he would like go and do Tropic Thunder or do something. He would do that movie Collateral when he was like a scary fucking hitman. Great movie, by the way.
Yep.
Do more of that, Tom Cruise. That movie is so good.
What was Vanilla Sky?
Vanilla Sky, yeah.
Vanilla Sky
That
was
should have
quite
been
good
around at the same time because that was Nicole Kidman, so that might have been before Weirdo Tom Cruise.
Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
But now because he is, he's also Tom Cruise, and maybe they're not quite so. They're maybe not watching him as much. Maybe like they've not paid so much attention. He's went and made Digger, which I think looks great, and I cannot wait to go and see Digger because it looks bonkers.
Do you think
it looks?
They're doing this because he's getting older. So, like, was it Fallout who got injured?
I think he traditionally gets injured in every Fallout because they keep dropping him out of planes and pushing them off satellites and stuff.
And eventually, the stunts and that he can't do as much. So maybe they're just saying, "Fuck you."
He's 64 years old. He should not be doing those stunts.
Don't get me wrong, obviously, but still.
Like, he should be doing like movies about like dealing with like getting old and that. Like, he doesn't have to be Tom Cruise action man anymore. He can be Tom Cruise. Leave me alone. I'm tired. That's fine.
Well, this could be the way forward. It's because it looks like a kind of a Doctor Strangelove-esque kind of thing, which I haven't seen done in ages, and it looks phenomenal. And what's his name? Not John Candy. Roseanne's husband.
John Goodman.
John Goodman is in that and looking skinnier than ever as well.
Yeah, he's lost all the weight. Yeah, he's a skinny boy now. But again, he was very big for a long time, so he was very much like, oh, that guy used to be fat. Good for him though. Good for your health, John. Yes. Guy we said Goodman. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I can't wait. It's one of those things that I guarantee my missus is not going to want to go and see Digger. So maybe my mate Jason will go and see Digger instead because they'll be like, yeah, I'm not watching that. It looks stupid. And it might be terrible, but I suspect it's going to be great. But I've been wrong loads of times. So
the thing that might be terrible, but could be great. I'm going to sim this. How was the Odyssey?
Ooh.
I don't want to spoil anything. I honestly don't want to give you. Are you planning to go see it?
You can say it was good or not. I'm not going to go see it. I don't care.
Good or bad, because
you're planning. If you're planning to go see it, I'm not. I do not want to. I love going in. Well, that's fair. Well, I love going into a film with nothing. Like not.
Did they change
if I watch a trailer
story?
Well, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. But if I don't want to watch a trailer, I don't want to read a review, I don't want to hear anyone talk about anything. I want to go in with a completely blank mind, which is quite normal for me.
Yeah.
But not having been affected by any other noise, and I make my own decisions. And immediately, as soon as I get out, I start watching reviews and stuff and see what other people thought.
Find out why I'm wrong. Oh, it's terrible.
But yeah, so I'm genuinely I know this is not very entertaining, but I'm genuinely just going to let you watch it, and maybe we could talk about it another time.
I will say that with trailers, I'm 100%. I scroll by like Facebook now knows not to show me trailers because I don't watch them. I hit like X, don't show them. It actually annoys me to go to cinema because I've got to watch trailers. So like I can't really just like stand like that. But I think I've told this loads of times. The turning point for your trailers is when, if you remember this, Spider-Man: Homecoming. They showed you the entire boat sequence in the trailer. And I was like, I am never watching another trailer. That's a cool sequence, and you've wasted it.
Yes.
And you showed me the full thing. I was like, that's it. So after that, and that was like, that's been 10 years ago now.
There was that Terminator movie where they gave the big reveal that John Connor was in fact a Terminator, and they showed it in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, in the trailer. Like, why would you do that? So I avoid them because what happens is they get trailer companies that don't actually understand the movie. So there's like, here's all the cool stuff. And you're like, cool, that was all the best bits of the movie and the reveal. So now I'm going to go and sit and go, yep. Well, this has to happen now. I do remember when people saying that I think his name is Slipknot is not going to be in the movie for the first Suicide Squad because he's on the poster, but there's not a single scene of him in the movie. He basically comes out and dies immediately. Like that's it was a character that could like I don't know fling ropes or swing about or some shit.
Was that Michael
but yeah, no, that was in the second one. That was in the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was the Will Smith one. That's how unmemorable this. He was in all the promotional material, but not one scene of him in the trailer. I was like, he dies immediately. Anyway, okay. So other movie news. So the Odyssey. Who knows? Mystery.
I know that it's already taken over £17.6 million in previews. It's going to do Scorchio, and if don't go and see it in a standard cinema, go and see it in an IMAX.
Well, that's the
is all I will say.
There's only like 2 IMAXs in general in the UK. There was like some
There's plenty in the UK. There's definitely if you're Glasgow based, Science Centre. I mean, it's got to be the obvious. That's the biggest in Scotland. It's phenomenal. And I think what's the other one? Silverburn. Cineworld at Silverburn has got an IMAX now as well.
Do we want to address the controversy of Elliot Page, or are we just going to keep ourselves safe online?
There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people that are jumping on board with this controversy, and that's all they're talking about, as opposed to the substance of the film. And
I will say one thing because I found this out today when I looked it up. There was I wrote it down. There was also culture war criticism concerning the film's diverse casting. One particularly widespread claim was Elliot Page was playing Achilles, but Page actually plays a different character completely. So people were so keen to get online and say, "You can't do this. This is destroying the movie." They not only didn't watch the movie or the casting or that stuff, they just wanted to go online and complain. And that is where I'll leave it there. People like to go online and complain.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially when it's concerned with race and gender.
This isn't the first time that's happened with Nolan, though. Was it like Batman? There was a lot of...
That's right, when Page played Batman, yes.
No. There was like some controversy with...
5'4" Elliot Page is Batman.
Where are they?
There was some controversy that a couple of years back.
Swear to me!
Swear to me!
For fuck's sake.
Sorry, mate, go ahead.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
Elliot Page dangling a guy with one leg.
Yeah, it's too fucking long to argue. There was some controversy no one had before. I think it was during... Was it Batman for Catwoman? Was it no... What's her face?
Was it not because he...
Anne Hathaway.
Was it not about her?
Oh, I'm getting mixed up with a different Catwoman then.
Who you're thinking about Halle Berry, aren't you?
No one's thinking of that movie ever. There's a film.
What a film.
There is a film.
Oh my...
Is it Michelle Pfeiffer?
That one, you want.
You're thinking of?
No, I'm getting mixed up with something else. I'm talking shit. Forget it. I was thinking what was the one where they... Is the singer's daughter that was cast as someone? Was she not Catwoman in something? That was the newer one, wasn't it? That was
Lenny Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz. Yeah, that was in the newer Batman. That was the vampire one, wasn't it? Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
No, haven't seen that.
That'd be a good movie.
It's been delayed.
Good, yeah.
Oh, really?
It's been delayed till 2018 in February.
That's right.
So I'm trying to think. I don't know what the controversy with the Batman wing was in it.
Sorry, the controversy for the Batman was Heath Ledger's casting, because they said it was too gritty and it was too real world compared to the comics. So, and look at like Heath's Joker now; it's like the most iconic fucking villain out there now. No, although like Joker wasn't iconic as itself. Know what I mean?
I think I don't know if this is strictly true, but I feel like it opened the door for different interpretations of the Joker. Like I feel like because Jack Nicholson was Jack Nicholson, and he'd basically taken what they'd done with like back in the camp Batman days. I feel like everyone's like, "Oh, you can't. This is what the Joker is." And then once Heath Ledger done his one, they're like, "Actually, the Joker can just be any old lunatic you want." They cover it in the comics as well, because I think there's at least in the DC universe, turns out there's actually 3 different Jokers. And that's why they explain, like, sometimes he's like almost like a monster, and other times he's like, again, a guy in a purple suit and that. But I don't know if they retconned that, because DC's probably retconned like 4 times since we started the podcast.
Just this episode?
Potentially, mate, yeah.
Because what was the comic that Joker like cuts up his face? And he's
wow, that's a deep cut, man. I didn't know you'd know that.
The boiler suit.
You're testing my knowledge of the DC universe, man. My knowledge of DC is basically when I get bored and read the wiki, and then I promptly forget all the information.
Because I remember they brought it as like a limited edition mask for the comic.
Yeah, I used to see people wearing the mask in that.
Done that for the Court of Owls, because remember when I first done Comic Con, it was the Court of Owls cosplay.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's only how I remember that.
Well, wasn't that Jack Nicholson's Joker cut his own? Oh no, he went to like a surgeon.
No, he went to like a back alley surgeon that had like
plastic surgeon that just cut a smile into his face. Yeah, that was nasty.
That's a deep cut reference there as well, guys.
I know.
That's showing your age there.
Is it?
However, that does take us from the DC universe to Supergirl.
Fuck.
Oh.
Has anyone went to see Supergirl?
No.
Nope.
I did.
Sally and her daughter Molly went to go and see Supergirl. They had the girls' night out, and they said it was good fun.
I liked it. But again, I like everything. But I also watched it and went, I can see why people don't like this. Because it's not good enough to kind of overcome superhero fatigue in a lot of people's, me anyway. Because like if you want, like, we'll all go and see Spider-Man because the Tom Holland Spider-Mans are consistently very good.
I've got my tickets already.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, we see the trailer for that, and I was like, "Oh man, that looks great!" I'm not so fussed with, and I love the superhero stuff. But I'm like, there's things I can wait for coming out on Disney Plus. I'm like, I'm gonna go see that. And I think Supergirl it wasn't enough. Even
the trailer was superb. The trailer looked phenomenal. I was in.
Trailers. Forgot what I was in.
Well, I was at the cinema, you know.
It was again. It was fun to see Jason Momoa as not Aquaman as Lobo. I was like, there's Lobo.
Does he do the part for Lobo? Like, does the Justice bit?
Yeah, cutting everyone like bastard cheese and all that, and cutting about in the bike that can fly and being all Lobo-esque.
Is that Lobo?
That was Lobo, man.
Right,
it was cool. That's cool. It's good to see Lobo, but also didn't really care. And I like Millie Alcock. Okay, she's good. She's fine. I liked her back from when I watched her on a TV show with Tim Minchin years ago. Yeah. But I mean, it's just kind of like, it's because everything in space now is kind of Guardians of the Galaxy-esque. It was kind of that, but it was obviously James Gunn didn't direct this one, and you can see his influence all over it. Like, there's certain scenes you're like, oh, that's a James Gunn thing, but you can't just be like, here's some James Gunn stuff. Is this movie good? It's like, no, he ties it together with like an interesting story and all that kind of stuff. So it's fine. I can see why.
This does kind of tie in with an article I was reading about good and bad movies this year from Variety. Apparently, what was the budget for Supergirl?
I've got it down here, 170 million before marketing.
170, yep. And how much do you think it made?
At the moment, it's sitting at just shy of 100 million Well, that was when I'd done this, so I mean, it could be slightly more than that now.
You're on two. Well, yeah, I think they're saying 115, but yeah, thereabouts. But it's not made budget. It's not made bank yet.
No, see, for instance, most movies over time they will make budget, like because they do it in like 20-year projections. So eventually, like just through like licensing, it will make its money back. But they like to make back everything and boom, box office smash, and then you've just got residuals for the next 20 years. But that's also a different thing these days because the way money is paid to people. But anyway, continue.
Melania.
Oh, what? My goodness! What a pull right there! I was not expecting that. The most expensive documentary ever made.
40 million smackaroos spent on Melania.
What's that?
Now, that is the Melania Trump documentary.
Melania Trump. Yeah, do you remember that?
Also known as How to Bribe the Presidential Family Without Directly Bribing Them.
Well done.
You make a documentary, which really should have cost $200,000, maybe. Because all you need is a film crew to like wander around with her for a week and then just take. Yeah, all three of us could go buy a laptop and do it on our phones and do roughly the same job.
Probably better. Yep.
Yeah.
Global box office.
Oh, I can't imagine. It was 2 million.
16.7 million in a world of 7 billion people. It made $16.7 million.
Yeah, it was crazy. But again, it was also.
That's more surprising. That's made 16 million.
We won't get over this show because we don't. But take from that what you will.
I've got $1 million others.
I wanted to mention the Disney live action Moana.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's not done too well.
Right now, see when they told me. See when Disney came around to my house and told me they were remaking Moana, and I was like, did the Moana not just come out?
That's my thinking. It's like I feel like because the second one just came out as well, like not that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Well, that was like everyone's more or less went, what? Why are you remaking a movie? And they went, and it's exactly the same as the animated one, except live action. They're like, yep. Well, cool.
Fantastic.
Good. I'm sure glad you're on that. Apparently not doing well. There's a shock. Because why would you watch that? The kids that watched Moana aren't old enough yet to take their kids to see it, which is how these things make money. Everyone knows that. That's like, it's the dumbest I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't believe they even bothered doing it. But again, 250 million to make.
Well, I heard I don't know if anyone's got this written down, but I don't know if this is true. But apparently, Dwayne Johnson had something in his contract that he kind of get hit in the face for this film, or like his character kind of get hit. Like there's scenes in the cartoon that Disney happened to him in the live action version, but everything's like basically bar for bar except for the certain scenes.
Goodness me. Well, he is getting on a bit. Maybe he's trying to avoid concussions or something.
I know I know he's got that thing in his contract because it's him, Vin Diesel, and Jason Statham. They can't get beaten in a fight.
Aye. So
it's either got to be a draw.
Wow.
He's got to win, or he's got to like throw it out a window or something, because like otherwise he'd win, but he got blown up and like. But I don't know if that's in every contract he does, but I know like.
But then
the very fragile eagled.
I don't think it is because see if you think about the WWE stuff for an example, because also he came back 2 years ago, whenever it was, he had to lose. Obviously his match.
Yeah, they might have offered him like a giant sack of money for that, though. That might be like a get out of jail free card. Like I won't do it in a movie, but I'll do it like in the WWE if you give X.
Aye.
Or they might have had like an old contract or something. Again, I'd imagine a giant sack of money was involved in some fashion. What other ones do you have, Sim? Because I've got two more, but yours are more fun.
Who do you think? What films do you think have done the best over the last year?
Oh, I think me and you may have got information from the same place. By any chance, is it the Jackson movie?
It may have something to do with Mr. Jackson.
It's not hitting
so one of them is indeed Michael. Yeah, it was made over $1 billion, and the second one, and you'll probably get this a little bit.
I actually don't have a second one. The other one I've got on course to kick its ass is the new Toy Story, which again I forgot that came out.
I don't think
I forgot that. But
it's opened at 312 worldwide. But I don't actually know when that came out. I should have had that information at hand, but I don't.
It came out last week. It's not long out. Yeah.
That's a solid
Well,
June 9th.
the other big one so far is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I should have got it.
Apparently, it's made over $1 billion as well.
What?
Well,
I know.
just to quickly go back to Toy Story 5, it came out. It's actually just under 900 million as we speak, but that's not relevant to what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's up there. That's up there. Yeah.
That's a lot of money. But I should have got the. I actually went to see the Mario Galaxy one. I hate that. I thought it was garbage.
Really? Oof.
Oh, so just.
I seen
Yeah,
cameo
I've
in
not
it.
seen it.
I enjoyed it, but see the second, I'm like, in fairness, though, my kids the whole way through went, "That's from this. That's from that. That's from this," and I'm like, I don't know any of these references. But I only played the very early Mario games, and then obviously I stopped playing them. And they must have played all the ones that came after because they were like, "But this is," and like it was all like meme related and like stuff. But yeah, kicking ass, man. Good for you, Chris Pratt.
I know. Fair play to him.
He's certainly doing well.
That is it. I've got one more piece of news which
Go on,
shocked me, and that was who likes Michael Mann as a director?
He's alive.
He's alright.
He directed a certain film with Val Kilmer, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro.
Not the Heat. The Heat was a different movie.
Heat. One of my favorite films of all time is getting a sequel/prequel.
Right. Now here's my question.
Yes.
So Stephen Graham, I might be right.
Yes,
He's playing
yes.
the hero's character.
He is, yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's in talks. He's in talks. I don't think anything has been contractually released yet, but not contractually released. No contracts have been released.
He's older.
But it's a prequel.
Aye, but Stephen Graham's older than what De Niro was for this film. For Heat in general, I'm sure.
Stick a wig on him and make man. Who cares? So you can digitally de-age, but as long as you can move, okay, it's fine.
They got the Scorsese and did the de-aging stuff with Irish.
So did you not see Stephen Graham when he was in that? Is that 1,000 shots or the one on Disney? 1,000 blows. Yeah.
What a load of
it was jacked, man. Oh, I watched that.
Was
that.
it bad?
I not actually finished it, but it was good. It's quite funny because he's I forget how little he is because it's like in movies he often looks like of average height unless you watch Snatch, I suppose. But in that movie, he looks like he's about 5 foot on the nose and about 5 foot across.
He's a good actor, don't get me wrong, but see...
he's brilliant.
The Thousand Blows was obviously written or directed by Stephen Knight, who done Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
It just feels like they'll just try to do some Peaky Blinders stuff again. I think they'll just try to get that to stick again.
Yeah, I could get that, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see him up against the likes of Leo DiCaprio and Christian Bale, who are attached to the film as well. I think that's going to be.
They act their pants off quite easily.
And
they're both good.
But Leo?
Aye, I feel like that's happened before.
Off the top of Christian. I feel like he'd have been in a film with Christian Bale at least at some point in his career, but I've no idea if that's true or not. If only we had the internet. Oh wait.
Have they confirmed the other characters going to be? Because I know Adam Driver's in it. I know. Don't know if that's still.
Let me see. Who do we have? Well, cast details have been officially confirmed. So we're talking Christian Bale, Leo DiCaprio, Stephen Graham. No, that's it. That's all in this story anyway.
Oh wow! So Adam Driver might not be in it now. Fuck. Because they confirmed him quite early on when after the book got released, they were saying about a film and said Adam Driver's been confirmed. That would have been 2 years ago, I think now.
He probably is. Yeah, he's probably still in
there.
Anyway, I don't care. I mean, I'll watch it. That Heat was just absolutely wonderful film.
Stephen Graham, 5'4.5". That's what I was looking up with. So in real life, he's probably 5'3" because they tend to bullshit about their heights and these things. But I think he could beat my ass. Yeah, I mean, I am a full 2 inches taller than Stephen Graham. Like a giant compared to him. There's a picture of him hugging Leonardo, and he's literally his head's underneath Leonardo's head. I'm like, okay, because Leo's not that big. Anyway, so yeah. But that was have you got any movie news, Logan, or did we do all the work?
Well,
sorry about that.
So I've got a question for you at the same time here. So I don't know if you have seen I keep hitting my desk. Sorry about I keep the I Play Rocky trailer came out.
Yes, I seen this.
So there's been a wee bit of controversy about it, saying why is there a movie about Stallone playing Rocky on to be Rocky basically. And to me, so the guy who's playing him right is Anthony Polito. So
Okay.
he's already done something similar before. So he played Al Pacino in a TV show with Paramount called The Offer, which is the behind the scenes of The
So
Godfather.
generic Italian, got you, yeah.
Pretty much. And he was brilliant, don't get me
American
wrong.
slash Italian.
He was real good as Pacino. And he's kind of doing something similar for Rocky, so he's playing Stallone basically. So
He's beefed up for it, man. He looks good.
Oh mate, he's big time. So there's a whole controversy on why are we getting an actor like playing Stallone to play as another character. So he's playing another dude kind of thing. Do you think this will hit?
I'm a dude playing another dude playing another dude, yeah.
Do you think this will do well?
Yes.
I reckon the trailer was really good. I was interested in watching it because it looked like it was quite an interesting story. And like I was kind of aware, as a kind of like movie fan, I'm aware that Stallone was not wanted for that movie at all. Right? Because like you cannot talk and like, you don't look like you should be a movie star. And like he pushed and obviously it won all the Oscars. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I'd sit and watch. I don't know if I'd watch it at the cinema though. That's a big ask.
I think I'd watch it. Yeah.
But I certainly would like enjoy it.
Didn't the Stallones? Don't they have like a Kardashians-esque documentary type thing?
I think it's called Stallone. I'm sure.
The Stallone, the
Stallones. Yeah. Although, did you know that Stallone did not know this movie was coming out until he read about it?
Oh, really?
Really?
I only found it because I literally saw this the other day, and I was like, "What's this?" And I was kind of watching it, and I was like, "All right, this is cool." Googled it, and Stallone was like, "Yeah, no idea anyone was making a movie about this." Until I read about it, like in the Hollywood magazine, I'm like, he's like, "I offered to come on as a producer and like put some input in there," and they're like, "Nah, we're all right." I'm like, "Wait a minute." Like Stallone offered to come in and be like, "Give me some money," and then like I'll give you like some. But yeah, he's not involved.
Yeah.
And like apparently you don't have to ask permission to do this when it's a living and they're telling your story. So there you go. I wonder if maybe he sold the rights a while ago, or maybe someone else owned the rights to this somehow. But to me, that seemed outlandish that he wasn't involved in this, or even like told it was coming out. He didn't seem angry. He didn't really seem to care, to be honest. But
with it being such an icon, such a public figure, you have to say, is it within? It's within people's rights to tell a story about you. A biopic about you, I guess. Well, even if you're still living, I guess so.
I'd rather have it as a
see, that's what I mean, because he's not dead.
Of Stallone. So, funnily enough, because I'm actually reading it now, is it's what's his face? Nick de Semlin. He done The Last Action Hero, which is basically about all the I think it's like 80s action heroes. So you've got Stallone, you've got Bruce Willis, Chuck Norris, Arnie, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and what's his face that we don't all like? Does Under Siege? What's his face?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, don't say his name.
Prick.
The Russian citizen.
The Russian citizen.
So I'm actually reading it the now, right? And I got to the bit to talk about Rocky and how they try to pay him off to not be Rocky.
Yeah.
Which I think
they were off.
So funny. Like, why?
Yeah.
That's good. In our mind, though, he's the only person that could be Rocky because that's who was Rocky. But like at the time, they're like, "Well, we don't want you for this." But like that's the one thing in the trailer. They're like, "Offer him, pay him off for this." Like he said, "No, right, we'll offer him this," and then they're like, "No, offer him $1 million." Then and imagine turning down $1 million. Like, and that was in like 1978 money. Like that's like you don't work anymore. You're sorted.
Do you know what all his characters he's done? Do you know what one was the most relatable for him, or like his favorite?
Go on then.
Was Rambo. So he hated Rocky.
Rambo was the most relatable, as in what? Because he could be a bit of an introvert and.
I think so. So
not.
This is a real.
If we're talking about Rambo and Rambo 1, because Rambo and Rambo 1 is very different than any other Rambo that was made.
So.
Because Rambo 1 is not an action movie. Rambo 1 is a very sad movie about what it's like to come back from war and not be understood. And then Rambo 2 is like, war, fuck yeah! Which is amazing. And Rambo 3, when he helps the Taliban, even better.
He actually hated Rocky because just the people kept coming up to him saying, like, oh, what's happening, Rocky? And I think he didn't start liking Rocky until 4. I might be right on that.
The worst Rocky. He didn't like it until the second worst Rocky. The second worst Rocky. Rocky 5 is the worst Rocky.
It's 5 Machine Gun. The Machine Gun.
Yeah. The one we don't talk about. Because then we done Rocky Balboa. That was actually very good.
4 was the Dolph Lundgren.
That's when he solved the Cold War. He defeats the Cold War by punching a Swedish Russian.
Yeah, and the trailer had a Russian glove and an American glove clashing, and then a big explosion, which never happened in the film once.
No, shockingly. That'd be the first round. That's it. It's finished.
It's the most patriotic film for America at that time, I know.
Oh yeah, it was America. Yeah.
It was actually one of the most. It was the film they needed at the time because was it Clinton? Was Clinton in president that time?
Okay.
So I can't remember what president. I might be wrong, but there's one president who just wanted to keep watching stuff with Stallone, and he said they watched Rocky 4 so many times.
And then he was fine. I thought he was. I watched that. I was like, you know what, I'm all right now.
I'm good.
No, Rocky 4 was 1985. That'd have been Reagan.
Oh, right, sorry,
Reagan. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Reagan. That makes way more sense now. Actually, Reagan makes way more sense.
Cold War-tastic.
But I do recommend the book because it is pretty good. Because they done Crazy and Wild Guys, which is about Saturday Night Live when that started with Chevy Chase and that.
What? Oh, brilliant!
Look, what time are we sitting at now?
Sorry, we're about nearly 40 minutes in.
So we should maybe.
Were we talking about one film in particular?
Oh, yeah.
Usually the movie stuff takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've not been on for about 2 months.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know, Sally became a different human being in that time. So and we've not even mentioned that.
Just because it's we've not spoken about Sam Neill and all.
Oh yeah, okay, that's sad.
Sam Neill.
Big bucket of win now.
Sam Neill died. Rest in peace. He was about 78 or something.
He wasn't massively. I mean, again, 70 used to be old as fuck, but now these days it's not quite as old as it used to be. Although it's just 12 years off 90. He was a good age, is what we'll say.
Yeah.
He's done some amount of films and TV shows and all.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say because I was trying to not run it.
I mean, obviously, massive for Jurassic Park. Had defeated cancer.
He was cool recently, wasn't he?
Yeah. Just a lot. I remember reading about it 6 months ago, and he's like, "That's me, cancer free."
Also known as that's not Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
Very, very similar looking actors there.
Now you mention it, I never thought of that before. You are 100% correct. Yeah.
I can see that's not Hugo Weaving, right? That's Sam Neill. Yeah.
I was thinking, Jurassic Park. One of my personal movies that I'm not sure whether I love it or hate it, but Event Horizon. I remember that freaking me out when I was about 15 years old. I watched it, like, that's messed up. That's some freaky shit.
That's the Jurassic Park guy, and his eyes are out. What's going on?
His eyes, his head. Your eyes shouldn't be your head. They should stay in your head.
He also done Peaky Blinders. He was like the copper in the first season.
That's right. So he did. He was so good. He was so good in it as well.
What accent does he do?
Irish.
Irish. That's right. Yeah.
So see, is he like partially Irish? He's like loads of different things. So he was born in Ireland, but I think citizenship New Zealand, UK, and Ireland. So he's got the triple threat for the old the passport. Good for you, Sam Neill. But yeah, and 4 kids survived so that's good. But yeah, Sam Neill,
legend. That performance in Jurassic Park was just exceptional. And as a new kind of dad, like new kind of stepdad, and like I've never had kids before, but now I've inherited some. That performance really kind of stood out. For me,
I can see why you'd relate to that. Yeah, it's like this is.
It's like, and it's actually something that Sally said. Like you're not. You can be a friend. You can be a friend to kids, but you're also their leader, kind of thing. And that's finding that stark definition between the two. And I thought he portrayed those kind of ideals very well. Yeah, brilliant. Just fantastic.
So,
Yeah,
all right, as you
deep
said, all right.
deep moment over. Right.
Yeah. Okay, now.
Speaking of father and son, I'm not gonna be a dad, just so you know. But the God of War TV show is getting a recast with
Yeah.
Ryan Hurst. So he tore his bicep.
Right. Oh, it must have been a bad one.
So he'll
If
be
he's
in.
getting replaced.
Well, it just got announced but this morning, so it's all fresh news now. He's got to be out for a year, 100%. So who?
I would have thought, Alan Richardson. Put a beard on Alan Richardson. Let him pay him
I didn't
and
think
Loki.
that. Aye, that's got me a question. Who do you
Yeah.
think should be Kratos for it?
The man with the biggest muscles in the world. Yes.
Alan Richardson, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was the army, but okay.
Nice told. This is the problem: is you want like an older guy that is jacked, but also if they're going to do this show for 10 years, that's a big ask if a man's like
That's true,
54.
Oh,
But it's
Like,
like,
that's
I
a
always
lot
think
of work.
is that a TV show
when I'm
you'd want
thinking-
to go on?
Say that again, mate?
Is that a TV show you'd want to be continuing like for 10 years?
I've not seen it.
Well,
I
I've
don't
not
know.
actually played the game. My relationship to the game is I've sat and watched the cutscenes when they turn up on like Reels or TikTok or whatever, because the storyline looks fantastic. But I'm not going to go and buy a PS5 just to play this game.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie,
But it looks great.
It's brilliant. So I guess I'm the one that's played it here. So they're doing in the middle of Kratos' story, basically. So this is about when he gets his way in and he goes in the journey about his wife obviously passing. Spoiler alert, but the fucking game's been out about fucking 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. I guess they might aim for a prequel if this goes well, because the prequel would be a bigger budget.
The original game. Well, yeah, because the original games were like you've literally fighting like the Leviathan and
like,
like
fighting all these
gods at the
gods.
same time.
So God of War, this previous God of War games are what god was it again? What's the Valhalla ones? Is that Valhalla?
Thor, Baldur,
Or Odin.
So they're fighting all them,
Yeah.
them in that version, but I think
Mhm.
the old ones it
Cool.
was like
Greek gods.
Greek gods. So like
Yeah.
Zeus and that.
Aye. Yeah, I know. I get.
Sounds
I'm
good.
with you. I think I only ever seen the one still from it, and that's the one that everyone kind of made fun of because like the costume looked weird and the guy looked weird in it.
Uh-huh.
But that could have been any number of
Well-
things. Like I don't ever think the guy. And the thing is, he's a big bulky dude. The dude that was playing Kratos,
Ryan Hurst.
but he didn't look like what I'd imagine it looked like. But also, what do you do? It's quite hard to play these guys. I just thought the costume didn't look very well fitted, and the makeup looked kind of stupid, which I thought was weird. Like you need to put a lot of effort into that
Do
kind
you
of stuff.
think because
Yeah.
obviously he played a big guy, obviously he is a big guy in general because he played Open Sons of Anarchy and he done
Yeah.
Beta in The Walking Dead. So do you
Right.
think they've just got
Oh, yeah.
him and thought, he's a big muscle dude. But
The
not
big,
really
he's a
muscle.
big guy.
Just big, just like like not shredded, but big. But again, he's not meant to be like shredded in this. He's shredded in the earlier games. This is him like he's middle aged, and that stuff doesn't matter to him anymore. He's just
like a
like
Dan
he's in a
Hardy.
bulk. Who?
What's his name? Is it Paul Hardy? Who's the guy that played Bronson?
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Thank you. Names.
Too small.
Aye.
5'8".
That's all right. Just get the camera closer.
Platforms. Everyone else has to be 5'2". Everyone else can be played by Stephen Graham, and that'd make him look bigger. So, like,
Exactly.
because Stephen Graham can play anybody.
I can play the
So,
little kid.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, he can play the kid. Yeah.
We've
I don't know,
solved it.
mate. I was genuinely shocked when they said that because this guy's got a bicep. It's like, so put a fucking stuntman in. Like the fighting scenes, just put a stuntman in and CGI his face on. Like what? Is his bicep? Is his arm being torn off? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Well, I think it's
I
because
thought
obviously
surely.
he's holding the axe, so I feel like if he's doing certain scenes, he's holding it for so many, however long they're doing takes, it's got to cramp up in that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
okay,
seems
but, like-
in today's day and age, it feels like there's a way around it.
Aye.
Yeah, it feels like you can just literally, he's not holding it that, or it's foam. It's like they give him a real axe to hold. Like here's a foam axe.
Yeah.
And a lot of films, they literally get the stick and the head's not even on it.
Well, it is
But again, like
Amazon,
obviously
though.
there's a reason to do it. Yeah, I mean, Examiner short a few, Bob. How they could possibly
I
afford
know.
that? Yeah.
Eh,
Fucking hell. I mean, I don't know why they've done this. To me, it seems like you could work around it. Also, how much have they shot that they're now going to have to reshoot?
So
Is that
they've
not more
shot anything.
expensive? Oh, really?
So
All right, I take it back then.
This is what's got me. So I'm like, why would you put out like the wee sneak peek? Like, was it start of the year, end of last year?
All right, so this now is very much like this was just like a fucking costume fitting that we showed.
I think it was a test,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's not getting. They want to do production by October.
Well,
Okay, I saw it.
Right.
Okay, that could be any number of things.
what is it? Is it on? Is it on Disney? What's
Amazon
it coming
will
out?
be.
Amazon, right? Okay.
So it's just
Amazon are looking for something big now because The Boys is gone,
and Fallout.
and they need another
Oh,
big
wait.
show. And Fallout, yeah, they want video game properties that have got good storylines because Fallout
Yeah.
done so well.
Yes, and Last of Us as well.
Oh,
did
Last
extremely well.
of Us was HBO, but yeah, that's the only other
but
good
it
video
did
game
extremely
property.
well.
Good first
Because-
season. I didn't watch the second season. Apparently, it wasn't as good.
Because let's face it, most video game adaptations are not very good. They just
No.
they tend to bomb, you know.
They tend to be bad, but they're not treated seriously unless they're Mortal Kombat, and they knew exactly what they had. They went, "Okay, guys, here's what we're gonna do. I want people punched in the dick and heads ripped off." And they went, "I understand." And
Let's
that's what
do
we're gonna
that.
Yeah. I've not seen Mortal Kombat 2. I might actually watch this after this.
I've still not seen any of them yet.
What? Oh, the first one's hilarious, man. It's so stupid. Brilliant.
Oh,
Start to finish, no notes. Yep. Punch that guy. Good. He's been punched. Punch that guy. He has now been. Get over here. Brilliant. Love it. Right, so anyway, we don't know what's happening with the show we just mentioned,
What,
and
put
also
your
Mortal
comments
Kombat
in who you
exists.
think should be on. Maybe Dave Bautista. Well, he doesn't want to be big in there, so
oh, that's a great idea.
That
That
is
is the one.
actually a great idea. However, he has talked at length about not wanting to have to be serious as an actor. Although that is a good role, though. And he's slimmed down to like 240 pounds,
Yeah.
which is insane, and
Yeah.
slimmed down to 240 pounds.
what about the
But he's also like 6'6", so like the mountain.
So
cannot
he doesn't
act.
want to be a serious actor, and he's also brought his size down as well.
Aye. But he's
So
He
it's
not.
like
wants to be. He
have you-
wants to
have
be
you
serious.
lost- He wants to be
Um,
serious.
He wants to be considered a serious actor because he can
Right.
actually act. See, if you watch him in movies, he's
He's
actually a good
very good.
actor. But the fact that
Blade,
he is
Blade
a
Runner
monster,
2049 was good, yeah.
But the
um,
character he'd be playing would be fucking so serious, though.
well, that's why I was like, you know what? Actually, I feel like there's room in that role for both those things. He also wants to play Marcus Phoenix in Gears of War, but I think they've got someone else for that. So talk about doing that movie as
Oh,
well.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Anyway, shall we get onto the movie we're meant here to
I
discuss?
mean, I'm making a,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that
making a
thing.
Call of Duty film as well. Just throwing that out there.
So it's generic horror movie 7 is what we're going to call it. It's Call of Duty. Are you sure, or is it just any movie that exists and is in the army? Anyway. God, my back's got so rude sitting here so
I
long.
just want to say this. I just hope they put in Master Prestige cameos and camos in the Modern Warfare COD film.
Well,
whatever.
like chicken heads and stuff,
Yeah,
and like
fuck it, why
like
not?
neon uniforms. Yeah. To be fair, if the answer is why not, I'm into it because it's like it can just be ridiculous. Know what you have and make it fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, do we really need a really serious
I mean,
Call of
look
Duty
at-
movie?
look
It's like
at
we
nobody.
have those already.
Hmm.
Nobody's great.
Second one's
Um,
brilliant. I forgot I said that. I forgot to tell you that. I've watched the second one. Brilliant.
I've not watched the second one yet. I watched the first one, enjoyed it. I like seeing little tiny Bob Odenkirk. We did watch a movie. Did you watch the movie? That's usually the first question we ask.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It'd be so funny
Fuck.
if you had. We're going to have to come back and do this again. We all watched the film. I swear. I swear I watched the film.
I watched it a few months back, but I know.
Oh, did you?
Aye.
Oh, you didn't even re-watch it for the pod?
Oh, do you think my memory's that shit? That is. To be
Yes.
honest, that is. But we'll wing it.
That's the best way to do this, mate. Just absolutely wing it. Who cares? Yeah, we watched this movie. So what do you want to say about this movie, Logan?
Johnny Davidson Small is a cow.
Now, that's actually something that this is like, man.
Just for the record, I'm not actually saying his Ma is a cow, but the character that's playing his Ma, an interpretation of his Ma is a cow.
Aye, I mean, I'm glad they
Oh.
gave her the moment at the end when she kind of apologises to him.
I have feelings
Ooh,
on
his
that one.
opinions.
Right.
Should we work our way through the film, though? Should we kind of like work our way
Should
through
we
the
do
film?
box
Yeah,
office
that's
first?
fair.
Should we do the guessing game?
Oh,
Well, I mean, I know that 'cause I've literally sat and been reading all this stuff
Aye,
all
but
day,
you're-
mate. So I know when it's done.
You're the note taker today.
Okay. Well, okay, we'll do that. How much do you think this movie cost?
I'm gonna go with 10 million.
Fuck, I was going to go 10 million. I'm going to say 5 million.
Ah!
So you're half what he said, going to 5 million immediately.
That's a
Okay,
good shout.
cool. You are correct. It cost 5 million UK pounds.
Well done, Logan. Well done.
It's from Scotland. It should be cheaper, shouldn't it?
Well, that was
Should be like a
and this
fiver.
was like, this is, yeah, like the movies don't. I mean, for 5 million, like you're filming in like Scottish themes.
Well,
What's going on there? I'm sure cameras are very
Well, I was
expensive if they're getting
thinking
nicked all the time.
The Scarlett Johansson film that she did, the film Scarlett Johansson filmed in
Yes.
Glasgow, the Alien one, I think that was cheap.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to do, Snaffy. And it was in Gala Shields and all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and what was its box office?
Oh, since it's BAFTA thing, I'm gonna say 50
Remember,
million?
it's almost like in a like
Fuck off.
biographical film about a man that's not particularly famous, and it's covering a
It's,
subject
it's
people don't
broken.
know about.
It broke through in America. It has
Mm-hmm.
broken through in America. So I'm gonna say I'll go with 50 million.
I was going to go 50
Okay.
million, no?
God damn it, Logan! Right,
I'll go,
at
49
25.
million.
no, I'll go higher. I'm going to say about 75.
Okay, you guys wildly overestimated how many people went to see this movie. 16 million box office.
Holy moly!
So three times its
so it was
budget would be
streaming
considered a
hit.
success.
Yeah.
But yeah, this would be a streaming success. People weren't going to cinema to see this movie. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It did make a bit with Netflix, I'm sure, when it hit Netflix.
Oh yeah, look, I don't doubt it's making money, but its box office was 16, and you know it was easily going to make back, especially because it was really well done and it was like really good. But like, I mean, again, it's a semi-autobiographical movie against a guy who's not famous that lived in Scotland, and it'll be like a critic darling movie. Critics loved it, but punters aren't going to go and see this because why would they? But anyway, so yeah, so it done well for the type of movie it is. And just kind of going through it, see the kind of beginning of the movie then. Like, how sad did you guys get for this kid?
Right, actually, let's put cards on the table. Who cried?
No.
Oh,
Logan, don't
at
give me
least
it.
twice.
I'll be honest.
You did
right?
not shed a tear for this film.
Because
I can't believe it.
I thought you meant the first bit.
No, just the film
When
in general.
he walked into the river, because I was like, what's he doing? And I was like, oh no, he isn't, is he?
Jesus,
And he walked into the river, and I was like, because nobody believed him. His mom and dad were basically calling him a cunt. Everyone was like, you're a wee lying bastard. And that was his choice, was at like 12 or 13 years old. The best thing I could do for everyone is kill myself.
That slaughtered me. Yep, I was in bits.
Absolutely devastating.
Logan, tell
how
me
dare
if you shed a tear for this film.
I thought it was a wee bit of
Oh no.
I didn't shed a tear, right? But I did feel a wee bit of relief for him with the... Can we talk about the ending now? Aye, I guess.
You tell me, mate.
He goes to the university to get the testing for the...
Yeah! Did you Google the magic device to make sure it was real?
No.
Yes.
I immediately Googled that to like, please don't tell me they made that up for the film.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was...
continue.
Me or...
Yeah, you were talking, I got excited.
That was a sign of relief that there's... there's a cure. I don't know if you can say it's a
treatment.
cure.
Treatment.
Because like that must be just mentally draining and physically draining and all, just to have that condition.
Well, that's what he says is when he's talking about it at the end. He's like, you need to understand how exhausting it is because I'm trying to hold back all these things all the time, and then eventually I can't. And you punch your pal in the face in the supermarket. Which, by the way, I did laugh.
Quite a lot, actually. Yeah.
Here's my question: have you seen the documentary before this was?
No.
This was a.
Knew about it, seen clips, never watched it. I feel like I should have watched it.
Yeah, is that John's Not Mad? I've literally got it off on my screen just now. I'm going to watch it.
Aye. So I remember this when it first came out because I think I was in primary. Wait, did it say what year it was?
88.
I know you weren't, Logan. You were not in primary school.
No, sorry.
You were not even a fetus.
You weren't even a thought at the
I
time.
didn't know it was that old. Jesus Christ. It must have been online or something, so it was kind of getting memed. And I remember in primary school, like, people say Johnny.
There was a
Davis."
second documentary in 2005. Maybe
Okay, it
that's
was
the one
that.
you're thinking
So
of.
Right.
fuck
It
knows?
must have been that. Right.
I didn't know that was first documentary.
Well, we weren't accusing you, mate. You're the one that said you'd watched the documentary that came out 15 years before you were
how
born.
fast- No, that's when he was a wee boy. I forgot that was
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Sorry, I meant the one who was a bit older.
Okay.
Right. Now we've got that cleared. I remember when it no came out, but when it was circulating when I was in primary school, and I remember like people just shouted like all the stuff he said is Tourette's. Also, your wains you don't know, so it was like, oh, your dog's got tits and all that sort of stuff.
It does get tits. To be fair, I know adults that still shout that to this day. So, like, you know, I'm always a little bit disappointed to find out that everyone's basically 13.
So that's how I knew.
But yeah,
Tourette's.
I did.
Good tits.
There was one point in the film where it's just after the court trial or something like that, and he just comes out with a like come over your tits or something like that, and Peter Mullen's just like that. Was it pump the milk? Spunk for milk.
Spunk for milk
Spunk for
made
milk.
me laugh.
Just,
he makes a cup of tea, spunk for milk. He goes, "That's right,
No.
spunk for milk."
Spunk for milk.
It's amazing.
I can
so
also tell
funny.
you, Lee will know Falcon. I know Sim won't. Falcon actually went to the premiere. They did it GFT for us, and
Hello?
Dottie has a necklace that says "Spunk for Milk," and I thought that's amazing.
They obviously thought that was going to be the big catchphrase for the movie. To be fair, but like it was very, very funny.
I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Yeah,
keeping that. Spunk for milk. And obviously Peter Mullen, friend of the pod, Peter Mullen, who I have met.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah.
I saw him at the cinema once. Yep.
I bumped into him at Comic Con. He wasn't there as a guest. He was there as a punter.
There
He
you
was
go.
a very nice man. Yeah, I went and smoked him and made a fool of myself.
And actually,
I don't know how to speak to celebrities.
At a food fair.
I guess he kind of cuts about. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
He
he
just goes, cuts.
Yeah,
Because I mentioned met him, and man, he was like, "Oh, I
he
met him." I
guest
went, "Oh,
in?
like what?" just cuts a bit and goes down.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's done a lot of films.
Oh, she's in. There's not even a point to list him. He's in, man. He's in fucking everything.
He's done, Ozark was a. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, he's in Ozark.
Yeah.
He was good. He was scary in Ozark as well. He was also in Westworld as well. Oh yeah, the second part when I cried when he died. Oh man, I knew he was going to die, but like it was so sad when he did die. And then the guy goes, "I killed him." You're like, "Oh, please don't tell me he gets jailed for this." And then he did because I guess they must have kind of knew what was the score was or something. But because I actually thought they'd go a bit more with that. They're probably like, we don't need to. We've already kind of showed he keeps getting arrested for saying mental things to the police.
What was your thoughts on him punching the dog?
I mean, I wasn't happy with the dog.
I liked Peter Mullen's, but it serves the dog right for being on his right hand side. I mean, that was.
He did specify, "Don't stand on my right hand side, or I will punch you."
It's the dog's fault. No, but I loved Peter Mullen's. You touch my dog again, I'll rip your fucking heart out.
That's what I felt. I was like,
yeah.
That was like, it's just a case of there's understanding your condition and there's crossing the line. And you
I
need
don't
to
mind
fucking
what you say or
understand
do.
that. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a if it's a compulsion. I'll destroy you if you touch what I love. You know what I mean? Yeah, hats off to him. I enjoyed that.
It was a good callback, or a good thing. It was good that you've done it. Yeah. I like the kissing the lamppost thing because I thought that was very funny. He's like, "Yeah, got a kiss," because you'd seen him do it a couple of times in the movie, and then they meant, and I'm like, that must be annoying as fuck. If they're just not quite right, like I need to pass my hand underwater and all that kind of stuff. You're like, it must be a nightmare. But I thought he covered the stuff.
The crowbar scene as well.
How sad, right? Because he called the bird a slut, and then like, oh, that's not good. And then she's like, it never even occurred to me she was going to go and tell her brals.
No, I thought that was the start of a love story right there.
Because she shoots it when he comes in because he never gets the love story. That's the whole point. Like that's because he's obviously never met anyone, and he talks about it. It's like other people with this condition have like found love in that, and he never did. So you're like, oh,
it's like
that's
on the train with the girl. Towards the end, that's saying. I don't know if he ever ended up with a wife or anything like that.
I don't think he did.
From what I understand, no.
But there was a glimpse of that in the train. But when he came out the Chinese, and I thought there was just going to be, that was a wild misunderstanding. She would be one of the good guys that will understand them, and things will kick off.
Sally's going to be watching too many robots.
And then, I think so. And then we go underneath the bridge, and bad things ensue.
Gets an absolute doing, man. It's and he gets proper scalped, I think
he proper. Got, didn't he, no? Like in real life.
I can't imagine so. No. I can't imagine it. I mean, how do you? I mean, he didn't know who that was, and how would he know any of that stuff?
The guy he punched in the nightclub actually go and touch him after the film.
Oh, really?
To make amends, kind of thing. That was a good wee story that came out with that.
That's nice. I don't think the people that done the brutal assault that would have got them in jail are probably going to come back. By the way, big man, sorry about that.
Really sorry.
Sorry, I kicked you with a crowbar.
Yeah, sorry, pal. It was me. We all do things when we're young. Are you all right? Yeah.
That was a bit of an overreaction, yeah. But yeah, that was quite sad. But again, the movie was great itself. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I cried either 2 or 3 times during it. I generally thought Dottie. I thought, is she going to die? Because she's at the beginning of the movie. But I got confused because then I was seeing Dottie at the beginning, and then it cut to his mom. I'm like, his mom used to have dark hair and look different. And it wasn't until then I'm like, that's 2 different people. Because his mom was just never really accepted any of this kind of stuff and wanted the one that had a Peladol.
There's 2 things in terms of motherhood I want to discuss.
Okay.
2. You talked about that scene where the mother comes and gets some sort of catharsis. I thought it was awful for her to turn around to him and say it's okay. It's okay. That was, but I loved the line that the tick that he burst out with was face the fucking fireplace.
Yeah, that callback to right at the beginning because that was heartbreaking.
And she turns around to him and takes him in her arms and says, "It's okay," as in, she's forgiving him or something like that. And maybe that's just the way that I took it, but it wound me up.
It did seem that even at the end, what happened, she still resented it and still wasn't happy. Look what he's achieved. He literally got a fucking, is it an MBE or something? OBE?
Yeah, OBE.
And but it was kind of telling, he invited Dottie and his sister to meet the Queen. It was I'm not inviting my mom. And then he's like, it's because of no, it wasn't. It's because Dottie's been made a mom.
Just the way it worked out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it. But yes, I mean, she always accepted it from the very start, she told him to stop apologising. She kind of took away a lot of his anxieties and that. And that was a wonderful thing.
Nurse? Was that not what she was?
Well, they say it 20 times in the movie. She was a mental health nurse, so
she's a mental health nurse, and his mother was a nurse as well, which makes it even worse.
I guess
she's in the business of caring,
But she also says that later. She's like, "Oh yeah, my patience has been worn out a long time ago," and you're like, "That's cruel. That was your son."
That's your son. Yeah.
But yeah, there was just.
Exactly. And we also need to discuss Dottie's Scottish accent. As Scots, I feel it is our right and duty to discuss that accent.
It did fluctuate at times.
Fluctuation. That's the one.
She's
not the best.
Do you know who she? I don't know. I don't know if she's all remember TV show Dinner Ladies.
Yeah, I know exactly who she is.
She was in Dinner Ladies.
Yeah, she's done she's done so much stuff.
I didn't know.
She's done loads.
Yeah, I mean, she's. I mean, I looked her up after. I was like, I recognise her face, where she's from, and just basically every British show ever, just constantly doing stuff. But yeah, she's in hundreds and hundreds of things, and she's brilliant. But yeah,
I was good. Obviously, a committed effort. I'll give her that. Mm-hmm. But still, it was a weird mix between Irish and Scottish.
It's some. I think it
did okay.
It was past. I understood what she was doing. I understand what she was aiming for.
Yes, absolutely, and a damn good effort. So.
Yeah, I make this a reference all the time, but there was a TV show that Jason Momoa was in, and it was set in Canada, and there was a lot of people doing Scottish accents, and it was really funny because there was 3 guys who were playing 3 brothers who each were doing different Scottish accents, and I thought, you're meant to be brothers. There's no way we'd assume you were brothers based on the way you speak. And then after that, it's I've let people away with Scottish accents because they were the 3 worst accents I'd ever heard in my life. But anyway, sorry, just to digress for a moment.
Have you seen 1923? One of the Yellowstone spin-offs.
I've not seen that. Is it good?
Jerome, Robson and Jerome, Jerome, the guy who was in Game of Thrones. He attempts a Scottish accent.
Oh, is it wonderful?
It's not the best. It has to be beheld to be believed. It's quite something.
There's the only other one I can think of is if you remember the Vinnie Jones vehicle Mean Machine. Jason Statham does a Scottish accent.
And it's good.
He says 4 lines in that movie, and there's a reason he says 4 lines, because it's like he has never heard a Scottish person talk in his life, which is crazy because he's from the UK. But oh my god, it was just a Cockney with like "aye" at the end of it. Like, that is poor.
What did you think the guy that plays John before? Also, the main guy that plays John Robert Aramayo.
Yeah.
Scottish accent.
I didn't even know it was a Scottish accent. Is he English?
He is. He was born in England, Yorkshire lad though, so
his accent is. I couldn't. I thought he was a Scottish actor. Not gonna lie.
His was excellent. Yeah. I would have even looking at his face, although.
The features
it was nice that they made him a bit more handsome, like because obviously it was a
wee bit. To be fair,
a wee bit. I mean, a wee bit.
He fits right in.
Yeah, I think it's a wee shame because they cut to at the end of it. They cut to young John, and I think he looks a bit like Shaun Ryder. Like I was like, that's a shame.
Yeah,
like it's like you've got tics, and also you kind of look like Shaun Ryder now. As opposed to like young Shaun Ryder. So that's a wee shame for John, but he's done all right off the back of this. I'm not going to address the controversy at the BAFTAs because I thought that was ridiculous.
We've discussed that quite a lot in the previous episodes.
Have we? Oh, that was the stupidest I've ever heard in my life.
I thought that was really. There are some moments in like Hollywood history or film history that show people up, and I think that was one.
Yeah, the guy that's literally just made a movie about dealing with this thing that can and then people saying, I don't believe. It's like, the fuck?
Did you watch the fucking film? Like, Jesus.
It's like, you literally...
just absolute double standards. Will Smith being another example. Just, yeah.
Oh, ludicrous.
Yeah.
Did you like the Still Game cameo?
It was a Still Game cameo.
Is this the shop?
Sanjeev was.
Are you sure that was him? Because I googled him. Where was he?
That's Sanjeev.
In the shop.
Aye.
Was that him? Because I see that Sanjeev, and I thought I'm not going to mention it because I couldn't. And I'm sure when I googled it, I couldn't find if it was him or not.
I actually found it here. He plays Kenny. That's what the character's called.
Wow.
Because I remember seeing the trailer first. I thought this looks brilliant. And I just see Sanjeev. I was like, oh, he's in it. And I was like, it was pretty much a cameo.
I did not know
Excellent.
that. It was the first thing I'd done. I was like, I should have looked up some other way. Hold on. You're 100% sure that was it? Was it a cameo?
Yeah. Mate, go on IMDb.
Where did you get this looking? It's on his IMDb, okay.
Aye. I just went in the I Swear cast and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 down.
Right. 8 down. Okay. Because I generally, the second I seen, I go, is that Sanjeev? Because he didn't have the beard. I'm like, am I wrong? Is this not him? I didn't want to be like, that's Sanjeev if I'm wrong. Yep, you're right. Literally right there. Sanjeev caught it. Good. I'm not a racist then. That's fine. That didn't just look like Sanjeev. That was him.
I just found this out the new. Lewis Capaldi's brother's in this and all.
Holy moly.
Aye. Anthony Capaldi. He's in I Swear. He plays Andy, his pal.
What? Ah, there you go.
I thought he looked familiar, and I was like, why does he look like Lewis Capaldi? So his brother's in it, which I don't think no one really spoke about, which I'm surprised about.
That's brilliant.
I did not know that.
I don't know if you know this. I guess because you're just on TikTok, I guess. The lassie that has Tourette's, and the parents go to see John and say, "Oh, got to talk to her." So she's kind of famous on TikTok. I can't remember her name. So she kind of went viral because she was doing driving tests, like doing instructions with our instructor, and the instructor basically films all his clips, them doing driving tests, and that's where she kind of went viral. So she got Tourette's doing driving and that. And that's how I don't know if that's how she got the role off, just because she's also got Tourette's. She used to work near me at the Forge, funnily enough.
Jesus.
Just
And
worked
this is
for
her.
Yeah, it's a small world, mate. It's a small world.
That was so there was actually one other cameo, and I'm just trying to see if I'm correct about who I think it is or not. Because you know the guy that kind of gives him the drugs.
Oh,
It
yeah,
looked a
aye.
lot like the guy who Ouija Hink
It's
that,
him. That is him.
which is it him?
Aye.
Right, so that's going to mean nothing to Sim, I assume.
No, not a thing.
I'll let
Right,
you explain.
if you look up the song "Seagulls Over Aberdeen," right, you'll find that by Ouija Hink, yeah, or Hink of that, and it's like this wee funny looking dude. And I'm like, it came. I was like, there can't be two guys in the world that look like that because
You're
he's
gonna
an
get slated
odd looking
for this.
fellow. Oh, what? He's a distinctive looking guy, and I'm like, that must be him. I'm like, and that's what they sing. Oh, Sim's listening to them. The seagulls are in Aberdeen.
Would you think of that?
Aye.
Yeah,
so
we think of that.
They do. Is it like, I guess it's just parody songs, are they?
I don't know.
I
That's
love
not a
it.
parody song. That's just a song.
Oh,
They
is
just
it?
made up a
Sorry,
song.
I thought they done like songs. That
Also, their tour was cancelled recently because one of the venues did not pay them, so they're having a big
Wow.
problem. Yeah, there's some
They've
fun
Wow.
fact for you there.
Right, I'm
Oh
seeing
my
guys
God.
with shell suits and seagull heads. I will listen to
That
that
is
later.
them, yes. You absolutely should listen to that.
Aye, he's
Would you think of that?
drug dealer.
Yeah, he's the kind of weird drug. That's another scene I wanted to talk about. Is like, I was confused as to whether that was really a drug deal or whether they were like, asked Logan, like, are they just bamming him up? Because why would you give that much drugs to some guy you don't know? I wasn't really sure that seems implicated.
Yeah, it was the bag of sugar.
Aye,
Like all that build up, and then they said, "Oh, it's just a bag of sugar."
yeah, so I was like,
just
was
like,
that a joke? Were they playing a trick on him?
Well, I was saying,
Yeah.
like, I think it was a bam up. Like, see how you'll see like a pure tramp or something. And I'm going to bam them up. That's what, to me, that's what it was like. Because that's what it's usually about doing bits.
It confused the life of me, that particular scene. I'm trying to think. We covered the one where the guilty colours that you got doing. The bar scene was pretty bad. I don't know if we did we cover the fuck the Queen bit. That was the opener of the movie.
That was awesome.
Fuck the
Oh,
Queen. That
so
was
good.
so funny.
Don't say
And
it
from what I
helps,
understand,
need
the
to
Queen was
fucking
very
blur it out.
gracious.
Here's one. Do you think it was cruel to big up this kind of cure, this wristband cure, when it's not actually curable?
Aye.
I think it was. I mean, they did specifically say like it's like 59% of people get some relief from it. Because, like I said to you, the very first thing I'd done was Google whether that was real or not, because I thought this better be a treatment, otherwise that is a ludicrous thing to do. Because at the end he gets a bit of relief from it, but they're also like.
To those that suffer it and to watch that film, you'd be thinking, there's hope out there. And maybe it's not such a bad thing to raise hope that maybe a cure will be found. But
I suppose they'd want to do that because this movie would have raised the profile of the condition, and that will probably put funding into it. So they're going to put that bit in the film. So like maybe somebody will say like, "I'm going to put money into this," because it affects it.
It's still a condition that's not really been studied as much, I'd say, or like no known.
That was a surprise to me. Were you surprised at how little was understood about it? I'll say that to Sim.
Kind of at the time, or just
in general and at the time. Yeah, I mean, I've always felt I've known what to like. If someone said to me I've got Tourette's, I'm like, oh, you've got Tourette's. I know what that means.
Yeah, I
wonder if I know what this means because I've absorbed it.
I think the only reason is because we've seen the documentary made in 1988.
Yeah,
and I've not seen that.
It's like without even seeing it, I've absorbed enough about it that I know about it.
I think maybe you saw the one in 2005, but Tourette, and there was also your man on Big Brother, season 2 Big Brother, who
he had the weird kind of Tourette's, so he had the TV friendly Tourette's. I was never convinced he actually had it or not.
But he went on to win it, became extremely popular. So Tourette's, it was well and truly understood and part of it, and also like a meme in amongst the culture. You know, if you just swear too much, they'll just he's got fucking Tourette's. You know.
Aye.
So yeah, I think we're educated, but I think back then, 80s and 90s, like early 90s, like not a chance. Like 70s, 18s, 90s, you'd be getting the belt left, right, and centre because that's not something you would take lightly. Like just like the headmaster would just be like, you need to just sort your life out, you know, when it's just involuntary, totally involuntary. But I think the backlash from the BAFTAs just demonstrated the normal human reaction to an outburst like that.
Here's my question.
And the fact that this education still needs to continue, you know.
Do you think that is because the Americans are just obviously blind on the condition?
Ignorant.
Aye.
Maybe so.
Aye.
Yeah, maybe
I
so.
would argue that I don't really want to go into like how I feel the American system works right now, but they're so polarized with everything. They seem to think, you know, because he's a white dude, he must be a racist because he said this thing, even though he said it's involuntary. I mean, he literally met the Queen, was getting an award, and shouted, literally walked by Polis, and this is a real life story, like, I've got crack up my jumper, and all this kind of stuff. Like, he doesn't want to say that. Right?
Yep.
He got beaten with an iron bar for calling somebody else. Like, he would rather not. Even if he was all those things, he would rather not fucking say things because he doesn't want to happen. I thought it was really, really ridiculous. Like we're saying earlier on, this horrible double standard because it was a racial slur. What do you think he would stay? Like the disease would stay away from racial slurs? No.
And if racism is so high on your radar, and you're at the peak of fame, you know, you might feel that you have to react in the way that they've reacted.
There was some terrible stuff. I think SNL done like a sketch about it, and theirs was like really tone deaf as well. Yeah, it was like really.
It always day, to be fair. I'm not surprised.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of kind of. I've watched a lot. I like enjoy a lot of this SNL stuff, but I was like surprised at how tone deaf because they always seem to be kind of like liberal in that and like understanding, but like no, let's fucking shit over this poor guy whose life could potentially get ruined off of this. Because imagine the hate he got. I don't know if you guys seen it. There was loads of stuff on the socials for weeks. Well, maybe not weeks, but for a while after it.
It's good.
Idiots talking nonsense.
Scotland's reacted and like kind of fought back with it in a way.
Yeah, we will fight you if you come over here. Understand this? If you do it, this guy, we will fucking kill you. The way we deal with most things.
What is John doing now? There's something that's just popped up to me.
I
like,
think I used to follow him.
is he still a caretaker? Or like, what's his? Or is he now making a living from educating people on Tourette's? Or...
That did appear to be what was happening. He seemed to be getting. I don't know if he makes money off that. That's a good question. That's an excellent question that none of us bothered to look up.
And now we're all looking.
I looked up nothing. I was googling away the last. I looked up John Bennett a minute ago, and then realised I don't care what he's doing.
John Davidson. Oh, here we go. AI will square us away. He now 55, he works part-time as a community centre caretaker and spends the rest of his time doing global advocacy for Tourette's. So he's doing exactly what he's...
All right. You're doing exactly what you'd expect him to be doing, yeah.
Good for him.
International Tourette's.
Recently got thyroid...
don't
can't read this. Thyroid tiperi? Mate, I'm so bad at this. What, physiotherapy, but for thyroid?
Okay.
That's all I just seen recently, that's all.
That's great. That really helped there, Logan.
Yeah,
that's what his job is then.
Last time.
I didn't mean like this very minute. So yeah, he's still doing his community centre work, and on top of that, he's a worldwide ambassador for Tourette's. Good for him.
Just legend. Absolute legend.
He's an absolute cool guy. I'm glad things worked out, and it's astonishing how sad his life was for how long. And his mom and dad are both kind of dicks, to be honest. But I'm glad at least he has a relationship with his mum. I noticed his dad was never mentioned again after he left.
Stay at the fireplace. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was. Look at the fireplace.
Stay at the fucking fireplace.
So it's still in the psyche somewhere.
I thought it was fucking funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how do we feel about this movie? Like, I'm going to say, I think I cried 2 or 3 times, so this is usually a sign I enjoyed a film.
Powerful, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very touching.
What I quite often say is I don't like to watch these kind of movies because I know I'll cry, and it annoys me sitting in the living room like on a sunny day. Oh, I'm so sad for this guy.
Logan, do you cry at films that much? Or
Nah, Nah.
Where are you at? You just don't cry.
I cry at more at UFC than fucking films, to be fair. That's just me.
Did you cry at McGregor going down, or did you laugh?
Happy tears, me. Like, so happy about that.
Did you win any money
Right.
in that one, Logan?
What?
I'm gonna put together a list of films you're gonna need to watch. You'll need to watch, and if they don't make you cry, then
I'll tell you which one made me
I
cry.
don't know what we're gonna do.
I've seen recently. Kubo and the Two Strings, and that is a stop motion animated
Oh, is that
movie,
about a fucking
That's-
trampy
and
dog?
it is emotionally devastating.
it is good. It is good.
It is very, very good, and I bubbled away during that movie, and it's so sad, and it's wonderful, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
But-
it is. It's okay. Tearjerkers. Gorillas in the Mist. You ever seen that?
I've not seen that for a long time. That's a dated one there, man.
Diane Fossey. Yeah, Gorillas, Uganda. Yep, fill that one. What's the word? What's the one I'm thinking of? Awakenings with Robert De Niro and.
Oh wow, that's a sad one. Also about dementia, and they start playing
Ro-
music and drawing things in the flare, and
What's the-
they all
Yeah,
get.
Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. But in fact, most Robin Williams.
Is it all,
Good Morning
all
Vietnam.
Roads Go
I
to
mean,
Heaven?
come
Is
on.
that no, maybe the saddest one?
Can't watch that one ever
That's-
since I found out about the thing with Burt Reynolds
I
when he
know
had
what
to
we're
do the
watching.
speech about her after the
Yeah,
little
that's
girl
really
being
sad,
killed
man.
by her dad. Then he has to go and do this full speech about how wonderful she was. And you can hear his voice just breaking the whole way through. And I'm like, I can never watch that movie again. That is the saddest thing I've ever had in my life.
This is a world I don't know about. Oh,
Well,
it
if
sounds
you
good.
watch that movie, towards the end, he's talking to the little girl, but he had to record the scenes after she'd been murdered by her dad. And I was like,
What?
holy fuck.
Aye.
Stupid
Mate.
What film is this?
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
It's a
The
All
little,
Dogs
the
Go
little
to Heaven.
girl is voiced by an actual little girl, and she was like, having an up and coming career. And then
Oh
her
my
dad killed her. And when he recorded most of the movie, but he had to do this one scene, and it was seen about like how kind and good she was, and you could just hear his voice breaking. He's saying goodbye to her because he's going to heaven, but
Oh.
Burt Reynolds
Oh,
was doing
stop
this
it.
to like a
Oh,
dead kid, man.
Right. Okay. Logan, have you seen it?
No, but I've
Right.
heard
Okay,
I've
we
seen
need to
it,
watch
but
that for next time.
I think I would cry at that just because it's the story, but
Because you know the
That's
backstory.
funny.
Like, I can't believe they
Holy
released the
shit.
movie after that. I'm like, that's the saddest I've ever heard in my entire
I
life.
wonder what the press would have been like for that, because that must have been.
I don't even know if he would. I'd actually, you know what? That'd actually be an interesting thing to talk about. So if we do watch that movie, it'd be interesting to go and find what press, if any, was done by
Sure,
Burt
there
Reynolds.
would
Because
have.
surely he was like, how can I talk about
But
this
then-
movie?
but then
How can anyone talk about this
how
movie?
would Burt
Because
Reynolds
it's cinema's
even
living.
get through interviews with that?
That is
Exactly. If I had to guess, I'd say he. I mean, oh, it's a great movie. The fact the kids will enjoy it. No, he wouldn't be doing that, would he? He's like, that kid was killed. The whole time he'd be like, nobody go and see this movie.
You're killing me
Oh.
here. I'm gonna have to see
Yeah.
this now.
I can't believe. Yeah. Why would you? It's an old movie. That came out when I was young. That was like that's an easy 40-year-old movie. Maybe not quite as old as that, but yeah, old. Let's find out. Oh,
Right. I'm gonna send you 3 must-see films.
Right, sorted,
All right, that's simple. And you send me 3, and we will see what happens.
sorted, easy. What, just
We're gonna be in
any free films or just?
I want to crack you as a human being. So I'm gonna send you three
Right, sorted.
three tearjerkers, and you can send me whatever the hell you want.
I would just send you fucked up shit. I would not. I'll find something good.
I'll watch anything.
Right.
Twice, no problem.
What we rating this? Is that as I said what we need to say about this film?
yeah, I think so. I mean, the problem with this movie is it was good and it was touching and it done everything it was supposed to do. So others said it was excellent and obviously spunk for milk. I don't really know what else I have to say.
Spunk for milk.
Spunk Folk.
Spunk for milk.
I think this should have got more popularity just because, not even just because of the whole situation with the Oscars, the BAFTAs, whatever. Just because, just realistically, people need to know this condition. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. There's people like anywhere has got to get this condition. So why is
Yeah.
this
I know more often than not it's not quite as bad. It's not like the verbal text that always come with it, but like the Twitcher and all that's like I've worked with people before they've got the Twitchies and it's sad because it obviously like you said it's exhausting in that.
There's
I
a
think maybe a bit
YouTube,
to be
a gaming influencer that has Tourette's. And she is one of the kind of whistling, clicking kind of thing.
yeah.
So
I think I've seen her actually. Yeah.
So it's not the kind of horrific outburst that John Davidson has, but but it raises more awareness, and she's American.
There was a TV show with an American girl that had the Tourette's, and she's got the type where she says like, hers isn't like quite as awful as like the guys. Like his are pretty offensive, but hers are like borderline funny. But I don't know if maybe they just don't put the ones that are really upsetting in the TV show. But she's getting married and everything, so it's going well for her.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. It's always nice.
So,
right, is that enough for us then, Logan? Or
so
anything else you want to bring up?
this film?
What's your scale?
Did you like it or not? How much spunk in the milk would you give this? 5 spunks.
That's at least a teaspoon. At least a teaspoon is. I'd give it. I would give it probably. Let's say about 4 strokes out of 5. Yeah,
there you go.
I think spunk for milk.
I would say as far as documentaries. That's actually something we discussed earlier. It wasn't a long 2 hours. It's a 2-hour movie. It was not a long 2 hours.
Blew through.
I watched it this morning. I was engaged the whole way through. The only time I stopped was actually to Google who an actress was, and that's usually a sign of a good movie if I pay attention to it. And that's like always a big thing with these. Is like 2-hour documentary style movie, but didn't feel like it. So that was good. I don't know, mate. I would say as far as documentaries go, 5 out of 5, brilliant. Everyone should see it and cry like I did.
It's a biopic, isn't it?
Yeah,
biopic. I keep saying documentary, but biopics. What I mean.
I'll say 4.5. Just got in its
Out of
fucking
5.
shield.
Yeah. Is that your local
Hopefully
hunt?
he'll get a bird out of this. That's what I'm wanting. He gets a bird out of this, you know.
That's true. He's doing a lot of charity stuff and that. He's bringing communities, no communities together, but he's built a community with people.
That's actually a bit we didn't talk about. The scene when he brought other folk with Tourette's, like for the Tourette's weekend. That was like, I know it was cut together. It'd be funny as well because you had all like the people of different ages like teaching all the different ways of kind of coping with it, and then like his daughter was like, "Who thought this was a good idea?" And it's just a mom and like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
To be a production assistant on that day would have been fucking hilarious. Oh,
it's so fun.
Unforgettable.
You're a pedo. I'm a pedo.
Aye, so I think that's us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's plenty.
Yes.
Right, we'll say goodbye and spunk for
thoroughly appreciated. Spunk for milk.